Good evening, good morning, wherever you're at in the world. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Theory. Welcome to this episode. I want to discuss Firo and Dogecoin and a little bit of the privacy coins. I want to discuss all of that this evening, tonight. Just because we need to revisit some of this stuff. We need to revisit some of the coins that we saw earlier in the year, back when I started this channel, that we haven't talked about since this channel. And Firo is the #1 video that I started to rebrand this channel, redo this channel more for cryptocurrency, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Firo. Firo is one of those coins that has been around the crypto game for a while, and they build out a lot of the infrastructure stuff that we see in privacy coins today that have used Zcoin, which is formerly Firo, as technologies to build out some of these security defense mechanisms for your wallet. So Firo's been doing it, Zcoin's been doing it. They're essentially the same thing. And guys, if you're new to crypto, please don't, when I say Zcoin, don't think Zcash. I know it's Z this, Z that, but it is Zcoin. It is no longer a coin or project that exists on that membership mark of Zcoin. However, that same project exists currently on Firo. So Firo, like I said, it is a winner in the crypto game, simply because if we go back and we look at charts on Firo, we see it. We see it immediately. We see the chart immediately. Says it goes back all the way to 2016. This was actually Firo right here in red. So Firo existed back here, but again, it's the same project, guys. You just basically carried on with the same project, and your funds are now in Firo, which is, I don't know the dynamic behind what they did to do it. How do I know that Firo is a good coin? Well, I don't. In fact, why don't you tell me if it's a good coin? Tell me if you think it's a good coin. I don't own any. It seems like I've owned Zcoin, and you know what? This might be if I would have held my Zcoin, this might be my #1 coin that would go up the most. Now, Zcoin did go up the most. We saw it right here. Look at this project. I saw it go all the way from 30 cents to $140, which is absolutely insane. Actually, I saw it go up from about $11. So, 10, 12, 14x are not erratic thoughts in crypto. I mean, just because we've been down here for, 5 years, we might stay down here. So, stop whining about the price. No point to whine about it. It's going to go right back up to 140, and that might be the minimum you can buy Firo for. So Firo, guys, it is a thing. It is a privacy crypto, and I do not own any, guys, but if you support Firo or you're interested in a privacy coin, then it might be worth checking out, simply because they've been in the game forever. This is one of the original privacy-focused cryptocurrencies, if not the first. The dates on some of these, just because we get record of them being formerly launched, we don't know how far back they go. So, we just don't know. We don't know an exact date, so we go back as far as we can, and that's given us to about 2016. And this coin is everywhere. You can get it on, this is just a handful of the exchanges. It's a lot more places. So I told you I wanted to buy Firo. That has not changed. That mindset has not changed for Firo. I would love to buy some Firo. I just don't have any, ability to buy it at the moment. Doesn't mean I won't buy it in the future. But I still think it's a great project. And if anybody wants to, send me some Firo, let me know. We can work it out. I could even buy some Firo, or we could trade some Firo for Bitcoin Cash or some other cryptocurrencies, just simply because, guys, I don't have the ability to get on these exchanges. I don't like HitBTC. You could go on Binance. There's ways to do it. But it's just not easy for me to get Firo, guys, with the fees. So it just hasn't made a lot of sense for me to use it. Just simply because it would be a crypto that I wouldn't be able to readily spend, right? Like if I get Firo, guys, if I buy Firo, I'm not gonna sell it. It's not something that I would, you know, invest enough in as a cryptocurrency that I personally want to invest, go all in on, so I can, you know, use it as currency. But it would be a savings device. It would be a savings device that I would probably buy, and you know, those seem to work good in crypto. Some of my other positions, once you start, you know, accumulating cryptocurrencies that you know are going to be there, Firo is definitely on the top 10, at least my top 10. You know, check out some of these Firo coins, see if you can get your hands on some of them from Gate.io. I don't know where you guys are at in the world. If you're not here in the States, you can get it on Binance, but I don't know where to get it in the United States. Drop it in the comments section. Let us know. Let us know where to buy Firo in the United States. I used to buy Bittrex. On Bittrex, I used to buy Zcoin all the time. In fact, Zcoin was a coin I had planned on holding permanently. It didn't end up going that route. You know, Bittrex isn't even here anymore. They're bankrupt or out of the US. I don't know if they're bankrupt. I think I read they were. But basically, Firo is whatever you want to think. But it is a crypto. If you want to support, I recommend it just because they've done so much for privacy. It seems like that is kind of the main thing on their roadmap. Lelantis activation, you can read up on all this stuff. I've read some videos on Lelantis and honestly don't remember what the fuck it was about. But there's a lot of cool stuff. I have watched a lot of the videos that kind of break some of these little subcategories down where you can actually understand them a little bit, or at least see where the projects are going. And this is just one of those coins that, you know, you should do that on. If you're out of the United States, this would be a coin I would probably be on already, but I didn't see it on the Exodus wallet unless it's on there now, and I'm not really, you know, it's not at the top of my radar, but maybe it should be. You know, maybe this should be the top radar coin. But here's the founders right here. It's a good team, guys. I've seen some of the videos on YouTube of the dev team and other videos on Zcoin. Firo, it's its own blockchain, guys, so it's not like it's built on something, and this has kind of been a focus I've been wanting to kind of do on this channel for the last couple days, if you can't tell. It is kind of a focus. See, they have bans trading of privacy coins in EU, but creates their own private CBDC. Like these Firo is something that is here to stay. I mean, like I said, it's mineable. You know, here's the circulating supply, all that stuff, but it is a mineable blockchain for privacy. Just think of it like that. So, yeah, I don't know if that was really an update, but, you know, not a lot of, it's just AI generated news for the most part. Maybe there's some cool stuff going back on the back end on the dev stuff. I don't really follow Firo enough to know. But in any case, it's definitely a coin that, you know, if somebody can get it to me on the channel or whatever, let me know. I can probably get a wallet. You know, I definitely would be interested in getting some Firo, guys. I think it's one of those coins that just explodes and, you know, just freaking just explodes to the top within like 2-3 candlesticks. And I think it'll do it again, honestly, guys. Speaking of exploding coins, DRC20 Hype Fest triggers huge spike in Dogecoin. We're talking transaction volume, guys. We're talking about Dogecoin transaction volumes 10-12x back in end of April, early May. And ironically, this is all in timeline when stuff's happening that we don't know, guys. This is all stuff that we just figure out along the way. And if you're super savvy with it, you're able to stay one head of the curve, and that's exactly what's happened at the beginning of the year, guys. You know, we saw Dogecoin, DRC20, we saw LTC20, we saw BRC20, And you know, this has been the major movement of crypto, apparently. So this is the major move. So get excited about it. You know, this is what we want. We got cash tokens. We got all sorts of stuff happening on chain, guys, and call it what you want. But if you have a market that you can participate in and you can bring to the table, whether it's NFTs, artifacts, you know, crowdfunding, events, any type thing that you want to monetize, it can be done on even BTC now. So watch out, guys. Crypto is literally on the verge of absolutely changing the world. But we don't want to get too excited too quick, anything like that. As we know with this stuff, it is, you know, there is all this exciting stuff happening, but is it time for the massive crypto boom in dogecoin again? I mean, we've seen it, guys. We have seen my thoughts on Doge. I think it's a great project. I've been saying that since I sold mine. I mean, it really is the game changer, guys. So get your hands on some Dogecoin. You know, if you want, if you're new to crypto, get you some novelty coins. Sometimes novelty coins turn out to be the biggest winners. So that's what I'd recommend, guys. Get your hands on some motherfucking Doge. Support the Doge community if you're new to crypto. If you are new to crypto, support the Doge community. Get into Dogecoin community, guys. That is huge. That Doge, even though I don't hold Doge anymore, guys, it was a great coin for me to get into crypto. So no matter what your love affair is with Doge, get into Doge if you are new to crypto, guys. I did, and I no longer hold Doge, but it is one of my favorite cryptos, guys. And you know, it's just a fun community. They do all the right things, guys. Doge community is just you know, it's fun. It's a fun community. If you ask somebody that you find out that, hey, you know, do you own Dogecoin? Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, you happen to be somebody I like because you own Dogecoin. Plus people just like it. It's just a funny coin. It's you know, it's got good mining and stuff behind it, so you know you're not going to be rug pulled, any of that crap. It's a reliable network. It's funny how all these other coins like SHIB and all the other meme coins have tried to like copy Doge, but in fact Doge is probably the only one that's mineable worth talking about. None of the other ones are mineable. So create value in Doge if you're new to crypto. I think it's a good entry point just to own a little bit of Dogecoin. It's fun. It'll get you into the community. You know, not to mention it always seems to skyrocket in price, which you know, it's funny how I don't own any. So, all right, guys, we are moving on here. So yeah, so Dogecoin transactions spike. I don't know if this spike is because of the DRC20. I don't know exactly when the DRC20 was going on. We were hearing more stuff about BRC20 and that kind of thing, but you know, not a lot going on there unless you want to, you know, get in on that and mint your own stuff, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you mint your own stuff, by the way. And you know, this is what we need more in crypto, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully these cryptos will start being a little bit more aggressively going up, and they've kind of stopped. So we're kind of just watching it and seeing what's going down. But this article came out a few days ago. I don't know much about it, guys, but it's basically saying Binance will not remove anonymous tokens in the EU. So what does this mean for me? Nothing. And I think this doesn't mean anything for anybody other than the fact that this isn't a problem at all along any course of crypto. Binance will not remove anonymous tokens in the EU. They're not going to be removing them, guys. They're restructuring everything. Binance quotes, after carefully considering feedback from our community and several projects, we have revised how we classify privacy coins on our platform to comply with EU-wide regulatory requirements. So what does this mean? It means they're not going anywhere. It means all the privacy coins are staying on Binance in the EU. Why? Because the EU has now directed crypto on how to classify their trading vessels or investment instruments, that kind of thing. That's what's going on. So this is huge, guys. I mean, the EU has laid out ground structure for crypto. They have a way to actually know what they can and can't do, or what might be tinkering on the edge of maybe finding out more. So yeah, crypto Binance will not remove anonymous tokens in the EU. They're not going anywhere. Simple. Couple things coming up, guys. Just a reminder, Litecoin halving countdown, 31 days, 15 hours. So be there, guys. It might be something. We don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Bitcoin halving 300 days. Bitcoin Cash halving 278. And Dash, we just had it. ETC reduction in about another year. So we got all this stuff going on, guys. But I mean, expect some of this stuff, and we will, try to figure it out. That's all we can do. We can try to figure out, what's going on. And, we talked about Firo, we talked about Dogecoin, Hyper Doge, and we talked about some of the privacy coins. So let's check it out, guys. Let me know. Drop it in the comment section if you want a coin. If you've asked me to talk about a coin, and guys, there's been a lot of people ask me, talk about this coin, talk about that coin. I can't talk about every single coin. There's 26,000 coins, guys, and I only can talk about ones that I think we can actually get to on this channel. So if I don't talk about your coin, it's kind of me giving you a polite way of saying this coin isn't worth talking about. It's garbage. So the coins that people want me to talk about that are good, that I think, have built out either infrastructure, just a simple requirement list. They can't be mineable, or they have to be mineable. They have to have a finite supply. There cannot be some reward program or, too much voting or anything like that. It has to be a little more structured. So all these ERC20 tokens you want me to talk about, all these, that's all I got tonight on this episode. So Dogecoin, Zcoin, Firo coin, it is all the same, guys. And also the privacy coins being basically allowed in the EU. So it's great, guys. Get excited. So catch you guys in the next episode. Later.